Hello friends of the channel, how are you all? In today's video, pay close attention to what you do first thing in the morning. I'd like to ask you the following question. Have you ever stopped to think about what you put in your body first thing in the morning? What you choose for breakfast is not just a simple meal. It can be a reflection of your culture, your health, and your personal choices. Let's begin a journey of reflection on the origin and benefits of foods that are so common on our tables, such as oats, eggs, milk, and other dairy products. Have you ever wondered how these foods have been used throughout history and how they can impact your health today? Historically, the first meal of the day has always played an essential role in people's lives, but over time, these foods have become part of habits, beliefs, and traditions. In ancient times, for example, civilizations such as the Egyptians and Romans already consumed foods such as bread and porridge in the morning. Wheat, used to make bread, and other grains were essential for providing energy at the start of the day. Have you ever stopped to think about the historical and cultural value of each food you eat? Oats, for example, were popular in ancient Greece, where they were believed to have healing and strengthening properties. At different times in history, they were considered a complete and nutritious food, essential for health. When we talk about eggs, we have one of the oldest foods consumed by humanity, rich in protein and a symbol of sustenance. According to ancient records, eggs were consumed not only as food, but also as part of fertility and renewal rituals. But what exactly do you understand by a power food? Do society's opinions influence your choice of morning foods? And what about dairy products? Milk, which was once a symbol of vitality and strength, also has a history rooted in humanity, with records of its consumption dating back to the Middle Ages. What does this mean to you? How much of the history of food affects your food choices today? These foods are not just simple sources of energy, but play crucial roles in our physical and mental health. Did you know that, depending on how you choose and prepare them, they can be the key to ensuring a balanced diet and a healthier body? But these choices aren't always easy, right? And how do science and medicine view these options today? Oats, for example, are not only tasty, but they also have powerful beneficial effects on our bodies, helping to regulate cholesterol and keep our hearts healthy. And eggs, which are a rich source of high-quality protein, are necessary for muscle growth and repair. How have you been feeling about your food choices? Do you feel energized, light, and healthy first thing in the morning? And what about dairy products like milk? Are they the villains or the allies of health? There is a lot of discussion about the effects of milk on our bodies, especially for those who are lactose intolerant. And this, as you know, can make a big difference in how these foods affect your body. What are your experiences with these foods? Do you feel that they are helping or harming your health? Throughout the centuries, people have always sought ways to start the day with foods that provide substance and energy. What if, by reflecting on what you eat in the morning, you could improve your health in a more conscious way? How about rethinking your food choices and seeing the impact this can have on your energy, vitality, and well-being throughout the day? If you haven't realized it yet, the way you start your day can define how it will unfold. What do you think about this? Have you ever noticed that you feel more tired or more energized depending on your breakfast? Come reflect with us. Now that you have an overview of the benefits of these breakfast foods, let's explore each of them in more depth and detail. Let's start with oats, one of the most consumed foods in the mornings for many people around the world. Oats, the superfood for health. Oats are a grain that have been consumed for thousands of years, with historical records pointing to their use since ancient times. In ancient Greece and Rome, oats were already known and used both as food and as a natural remedy for various health conditions. However, it was only in the 20th century that they gained global notoriety, mainly for their ability to help control cholesterol and improve digestion. And did you already know the history of oats? Did you know that they have so many benefits? Oats are one of the best examples of a nutritious and versatile food. Their main characteristic is that they are rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan. Do you know what this means for your health? Beta-glucan has the power to bind to cholesterol in the intestine and prevent its absorption, helping to reduce LDL cholesterol levels, the bad cholesterol. What do you think about this relationship between oats and cholesterol? Have you noticed how much your diet can help keep your heart healthy? In addition, oats are also an excellent source of antioxidants, especially avenanthramides, which help fight inflammation in the body. This is essential for preventing chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. Did you know that this small change in your breakfast could have a big impact on your health over time? Now imagine how your body would benefit if you consumed oats regularly. Oats are also a food that promotes a feeling of fullness, which is ideal for those seeking weight control. Thanks to their high fiber content, they slow down digestion and keep the stomach full for longer. Have you noticed how oats help prevent hunger before lunch? How about having a bowl of oats first thing in the morning for a breakfast that is not only delicious, but also nutritious, and that helps control your diet throughout the day? For those who exercise, oats offer an excellent source of energy. It contains low glycemic index carbohydrates, which means it releases energy slowly, preventing spikes in blood glucose levels. This means you will feel more energized throughout the day. Have you ever tried eating oatmeal before a workout? How did you feel? Eggs. Small but mighty. Eggs are considered one of the most nutritious foods in existence. When you think of eggs, perhaps the first thing that comes to mind is protein. And you're absolutely right. Eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein, which means they provide all the essential amino acids that the body needs to function properly. And did you know that the proteins present in eggs are absorbed by the body very efficiently? This is one of the reasons why eggs are so popular among athletes and those who practice physical activities. Eggs are also rich in vitamin B12, which is essential for the nervous system and the production of red blood cells. Did you know that vitamin B12 helps prevent anemia and excessive fatigue? This may be good news for those who live an intense routine of work and stress, right? So, by consuming eggs, you are not only ensuring muscle building, but also helping your body to stay energized and active throughout the day. Another benefit of eggs that many people don't know about is their choline content. Choline is an important substance for the brain, as it helps in the formation of cell membranes and is essential for cognitive health. Have you ever thought about the positive impact that eggs can have on your brain and memory? Imagine starting your day with a meal that can improve both your body and your mind. Of course, many people wonder about the cholesterol in eggs, as this can be a cause for concern. However, more recent studies indicate that, for most people, dietary cholesterol does not have a major impact on blood cholesterol levels. However, it is important to monitor how your body reacts to eating eggs. Have you noticed any changes in your cholesterol levels after including eggs in your diet? It may be worth monitoring this. Milk and dairy. The basics. When we think of milk and dairy, we probably associate these foods with calcium, right? Milk is an excellent source of calcium, a mineral that is essential for bone health. However, there are a number of problems with the milk that everyone consumes, which we will discuss in a moment. Did you know that calcium is vital not only for the formation of strong bones, but also for the functioning of muscles and nerves? It plays a key role in the process of muscle contraction and the transmission of nerve signals. Did you know that bones are not the only parts of the body that benefit from calcium? Milk is also rich in vitamin D, which is essential for the absorption of calcium. Did you know that vitamin D helps ensure that the calcium you consume is properly absorbed by your bones and teeth? Without this vitamin, the calcium you ingest may not be used properly by the body. Therefore, milk and its derivatives, such as yogurt and cheese, are essential sources for maintaining the balance between calcium and vitamin D. In addition, dairy products are rich in high-quality proteins, which help maintain muscle health and post-exercise recovery. How about drinking a glass of milk or yogurt first thing in the morning to ensure a constant supply of proteins for your body? Boxed milk, also known as UHT, ultra-high temperature milk, is a highly processed form of milk that is popular due to its long shelf life and convenience. Although it is a practical and affordable option, it is important to be aware of its components and how to consume it to ensure that it fits healthily into your diet. Processing and components of UHT milk. UHT milk undergoes a pasteurization process at high temperatures, above 135 degrees Celsius, for a short period of time, usually between 2 and 5 seconds. This is intended to destroy pathogenic microorganisms and enzymes that could compromise the safety and shelf life of the product. The process ensures that the milk has a longer shelf life without the need for refrigeration, as long as it is sealed. Main components of UHT milk. Water. Milk is composed of about 87% water, which serves as a medium for the dissolution and transport of nutrients. Proteins. The main proteins present in milk are casein and whey proteins, such as lactalbumin and lactoglobulin. Milk proteins are essential for building and repairing muscles, in addition to playing an important role in strengthening the immune system. Carbohydrates. Lactose is the main carbohydrate in milk. It is a disaccharide composed of glucose and galactose. Lactase, a digestive enzyme, is necessary to break down lactose during digestion. Many people are lactose intolerant, which can cause gastrointestinal discomfort. Fats. Milk contains saturated, polyunsaturated, and monounsaturated fats. The fat in UHT milk is mostly processed, but it still contains a good amount of essential fatty acids for health, such as omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, although in smaller quantities compared to other fat sources. Vitamins and minerals. Milk is an excellent source of calcium, phosphorus, potassium, vitamins A, D, and B12. Some types of carton milk may be fortified with vitamin D, which helps with calcium absorption and bone health. Precautions when using UHT milk. Additives and preservatives. Although UHT milk is processed in a way that ensures its preservation, some types of milk may contain additives such as stabilizers, emulsifiers, and, in some cases, preservatives, especially in flavored or additional versions. It is important to check the list of ingredients to avoid excessive consumption of artificial substances, which can cause adverse reactions in some people. Presence of added sugars. Flavored UHT milks, such as chocolate or strawberry, often contain added sugars, which increase the caloric value and can contribute to problems such as obesity and type 2 diabetes when consumed in excess. Therefore, it is important to choose versions without added sugars or limit the consumption of flavored milks. The impact of thermal processing. Although the UHT process destroys pathogenic bacteria and microorganisms, it can also affect some nutritional properties of the milk, such as decreasing antioxidants and altering some vitamins, especially B vitamins. However, the impact on most nutrients is minimal and most of the benefits remain preserved. Lactose intolerance. People who are lactose intolerant should avoid regular UHT milk, as it contains significant levels of lactose. Although UHT milk is not the cause of intolerance, it can be a source of discomfort for those who have difficulty digesting lactose. For these individuals, lactose-free milk or plant-based alternatives such as almond, soy, or oat milk may be viable options. Storage and consumption standards. Although UHT milk has an extended shelf life, it is essential to follow storage recommendations. Milk should be stored in a cool, dry place and, once opened, refrigerated and consumed within 7 days, according to the manufacturer's instructions. Boxed milk, when kept out of refrigeration for prolonged periods or after being opened, may become contaminated and its organoleptic properties, such as taste and odor, may change. As we have seen, each of these foods, oats, eggs, and dairy products, offers a range of health benefits. However, for the consumption of these foods to be truly beneficial, it is essential to observe your body and adjust your diet according to your needs. In other words, there is no universal diet. What works well for one person may not be ideal for another. So, how about trying it out and seeing how these foods affect your health? Also, remember that balance is key. Incorporating these foods into your breakfast can be extremely beneficial, but it is important to maintain a balanced diet throughout the day, including other food groups. Have you ever thought about adding more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to your diet? And finally, if you have any specific health condition, such as lactose intolerance, kidney problems, or high cholesterol, it is always a good idea to consult a health professional to adjust your diet according to your needs. What do you think about seeking more personalized guidance to optimize your health? Contraindications and specific care. It is important to remember that these foods may not be suitable for everyone. In addition to the conditions already mentioned, the consumption of milk and dairy products may not be recommended for people with an allergy to milk protein. What about you? Have you tried eliminating milk from your diet for a while to see if it makes a difference for your body? In addition, people with autoimmune or inflammatory diseases may benefit from a diet that is more restricted in dairy and eggs, as these foods can cause reactions in some people. What do you think about this? Are you willing to make adjustments if you notice that something is not working for your body? How to observe the precautions when using these foods. Pay attention to your body's reactions. Always notice how you feel after consuming these foods. Is your body telling you something? Do you feel more energy, or do you feel any discomfort? Balance is key. Although these foods offer incredible benefits, balance is key. Try incorporating other foods into your breakfast, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, to ensure that your diet is varied and rich in nutrients. Monitor your portions. Excessive consumption of any food can have consequences, such as weight gain, digestive problems, or hormonal imbalances. Therefore, try to moderate the amount you eat and listen to your body. Vary your options. Don't limit yourself to just one type of milk or egg. How about trying different types of milk, such as almond or oat milk? Or perhaps prepare your eggs in different ways to add variety and pleasure to your meal. Now, as we come to the end of this reflection on the foods that make up our breakfast, I invite you to pause for a moment. Think about your morning choices and how they impact your life. How do you feel when you wake up? Are you ready to face the day with energy and determination? Or is breakfast a rushed and poorly thought-out moment, without much attention to what should really be nutritious and invigorating? What do you think about this? Do your morning foods have the ability to shape your health, or do you think you are just following a pattern without thinking about the effects? Foods such as oats, eggs, and dairy have been used in many ways throughout history, and each has a specific role in the human body. They are sources of essential nutrients that can improve your well-being, from strengthening bones and muscles to regulating cholesterol and promoting healthy digestion. Did you know that by making a conscious choice about your breakfast, you are feeding more than just your body? It is nourishing your energy for the day, your willingness to achieve your goals, and even your mental health. Have you ever thought about the connection between your morning diet and your mental state throughout the day? I understand that food choices can often be complicated. After all, we all have a busy routine with commitments and responsibilities. But is this a good reason to neglect the first meal of the day? When reflecting on the benefits of oats, eggs, and dairy, we realize that it is not just about satisfying hunger, but about providing the body with what it needs to function fully. So, what do you think? Are you willing to make these changes to your diet? Now, I invite you to think about how you will start your next day. Will it be with a more conscious food choice? Will you incorporate more oats, eggs, and milk into your breakfast? Or will you prefer other options? What is more important to you? Convenience or the positive impact on your health? I know these choices can be difficult, but remember that the most important thing is to make choices that align with your goals and what you feel is best for your body. After all, what is more worthwhile? Investing a little more time in breakfast and reaping the benefits throughout the day, or continuing on autopilot and hoping that energy will come from somewhere else? I want to invite you now. Share in the comments what you choose for breakfast. How do you feel after this meal? Have you noticed that your morning food choices make a difference in your performance and well-being? If you have never tried incorporating oats, eggs, or dairy products more strategically into your routine, how about giving these options a try? Who knows, it might just change the way you approach the day. In the end, remember one important thing. You are what you eat, and breakfast can be the foundation for a day full of achievements, energy, and health. So, what will you choose to start your next day? Are you ready to make a simple yet powerful change and improve your health from the inside out? Let's talk. See you in a new video.